Tabiamnya ya tadi. Kamu tabiamnya ya tadi.
Quando viene a mina ya tabi na da rafawa. Ya zama shi ya rafawa. Ya tilo bayo.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please confirm the clarity of the your video and the audio before live streaming and the commentary proceeds as is. Right, those of you who have advised all seem to mean that the quality seems okay. In the meantime, I would advise that yes, I do provide some lighting to the table, but it's also in a competition with sunlight. The venue is well lit with lots of big windows and glasses which are all transparent. Therefore, there is some competition with sunlight. It is better that to watch good quality images, you need to adjust the light of your gadget to maximum, especially if you are watching on a phone. Please adjust your light to maximum. And this is the introduction of the second match of the day at this ongoing 6-in-1 competition, which is dubbed CRE'ME de la CRE'ME, that is being organized here at Dice Lounge in the suburb of Munyonyo, district of Kampala, in the East African country of Uganda. The tournament is in its third edition. The format is by invitation of 16 of the best players in the country of Uganda who play in a single life knockout basis, racing to 11 from the first round. First edition was in the year 2021. It was won by Ibrahim Sejemba, who defeated it was won by Bwanika Mansur, who defeated Ibrahim Kayanja in the final. And yes, Joseph Kasozi on that day came third. Second edition was at the start of the year 2023, January last year, at this very venue, same table, won by Ibrahim Sejemba, who defeated Hazard Lokoma in the final. Ivan Kanyesije came third. There are cash prizes, remember, for the top three. This is the third edition of the tournament. 16 players who are Lawrence Sengonge, Rashid Wagaba, Bwanika Mansur, Joseph Kasozi, Simon Dewola, Alfred Bimekiza, Yuda Sembosi, Caesar Chandiga, Kenneth Odong, Ibra Kayanja, Gloria Senyanjo, Gideon Bwanika, Habib Sebgozi, Ian Kaziwe, Hazard Lokoma, and Ibrahim Sejemba. It is the second match of the tournament. The first was won by Rashid Wagaba, who defeated earlier today Lawrence Sengonge. 11-7 was the score. This is Lobola Simon, nicknamed the computer, the marginal favorite against his friend and more senior compatriot Alfred Gomekeza, who trails 0-1. Guy on table, Simon Lobola If I'm not mistaken, his age must be exactly 26. Has been around the sport for a very long time, especially compared to his age. Was discovered. I don't want to claim any credit about his career, but yes, by myself in 2009 when he was training around Tinder. Actually, it involved a request from his family to allow him to play pool because he looked so talented and yet so young, around the age of 12. Became a trainee within Tinder Best Spice Pool Club, for whom he represented for 3 years before joining Rock Catalina Pool Club, a team in the neighboring area, same village, Tinder. Represented as well for 1 year and then joined Mambole Pool Club, also in Kalere, for 1 season represented, and then returned to Tinder again to play with Rock Catalina Pool Club for a second stint with the club. He joined the Hot Pool Club, for him he represented for the better part of 3 years, and currently he is a player with Scrap Buyers Pool Club, one of the best players in the country for the last 10 years, especially ever since 2015 when he won his first major championship of the Polo Association of Uganda, the Kampala Open Pool Championship. It is a shame that it is the only championship under the PAU calendar that he has won to date, but he has had so many near misses. Came second 2018 Polo Association of Uganda Easter Cup when he lost to Rige. Jonah also came second in the Polo Association of Uganda National Open Championship later that same year when he came second to Bwanika Mansour. He's currently a member with the Uganda national pool team, the Pool Cranes, and has held that position for the better portion of the last 8 years when he had his first cup, I would say, in an international friendly when Uganda defeated Kenya in a match that was held at Sunrise Pub in Lugazi. It was the aftermath of a tournament which, by the way, he won after defeating Kenya's Henry Mwangi in the final. Has won a number of non-official events, countless to say. Amongst them include a few midweek comps and weekly comps and privately organized events. In Masaka district, he has won 2, the Lukaya Open as well as the Villa Lounge Open when he defeated Bwanika Mansour in the final. A tournament that was held at Club Tote's final victim again being Bwanika Mansour. Has also had a number of tournaments with the Uganda national pool team, the Cranes, where he had some special performances. Remember, the players are normally subjected to qualification selection trials, in which he has historically been one of the best players in those ones. In 2019, he won the national team selections that were held at Lumas Bar in Kampala, and of course last year he won the same selection trials that were held at Tickles and Giggles in Chihuahua. At the tournament itself, he represented in the doubles category and was together with his doubles partner Kenneth Odong. They came third. Tournament that comprised close to 10 countries in participation. Third is very respectable performance. He was also Uganda's best performer in the singles category at the Holy Cup at the Grand Monte Casino Hotel in South Africa when he lost out in the quarterfinals to South Africa's Pilani Mazambane. He's part of the team also that participated in the team event, the main category, but came a shameful 5th behind the 3 South African teams as well as Zimbabwe. last tournament in which he participated was a 16-man comp that was held 2 days ago when he lost out to Bwanika Mansur in the first round, and then 4 days ago a 32-man comp in which he came second after losing to the same player, Bwanika Mansur. Right now he leads 2-0 against Gumekiriza Alfred and is on the verge of making it 3. Talking of Alfred Gumekiriza, his nickname is the Blacksheep, a name he gave to himself after falling in love with that historical movie Blacksheep Affairs. He says his ambition was to defeat pool players the way the movie star of Blacksheep Affairs was kicking around the people in those movies came to the limelight when he was signed by DV8 Pool Club close to 20 years ago. He has also represented with California Pool Club, Samona Pool Club, Sakana Pool Club, Mambole Pool Club, Elite Clan Pool Club, Hot Pool Club. Lately, he has played with the Akanya Pool Club, also in the Uganda Pool League. He holds the record for the most decorated player in the Uganda Pool League, having won the league a total of 8 times. He is the player who has won the Uganda Pool League the highest number of times. He has also been top scorer of the same league twice, once with DV8 Pool Club and also once with the Hot Pool Club when he was joint top scorer together with Ibrahim Sejemba with 57 goals. In the season, he is the holder of 4 tournaments organized under the Polo Association of Uganda umbrella: the Kampala Open Championship 2014, the Christmas Cup Championship 2014 as well, not forgetting the Uganda National Open Pool Championship in 2012 when he was Uganda's National Open Champion, as well as seed number 1. Has also won a number of non-official events and also has won 1 major international title. Team event, was part of the Ugandan national pool team that won the All Africa Pool Championships on home soil after defeating South Africa in the final as assistant team captain. He has also been a captain of the Uganda national pool team, the Pool CRE'ME, at least for 1 year, especially during the All Africa Pool Championships in 2019 in Mpumalanga, Secunda, South Africa. He has been active in the sport for the last 20 years. Himself, Tureje Jonah, and Nesoga Humphrey are 3 players who are still playing at the top and it have been around for all of that time. He is currently trailing 3-0 down against the younger but also experienced Lobola Simon. That was the introduction to the players. Live commentary proceeding shortly. At Dice Lounge, where we are, the director of the venue, who is also sponsor of the tournament, Mark, Mozungu, called by nickname Chairman, the chairman of the guys who gather around here, has just come to witness the action. He is such a lover of the sport, personal manager of Lokoma Hazard, also partial manager of Monica Mansur nowadays. Computer up against the black for the first time and sinks it in. The Bola Simon 4, Gumeki user Alfred nil. Blacksheep must start winning. Of late, his performances have been a shadow of himself, of his former self. Not that he's not delivering on the table, but results are really not coming whatsoever. Despite the rich history that he has in the sport, the last 2-3 years, there is almost nothing that he has had to show. By the way, he won the very first weekly comp that we organized in Uganda about 19 months ago, defeating Mustafa Bwire in the final. Since then, he has not been seen on the victory podium. It's a foul by the computer, according to a few statistics that I'm gathering on a sheet of paper near myself. 5 fouls committed in the match so far: 3 by Blacksheep, 2 by computer. 3 unforced errors, 2 by Blacksheep, 1 by computer, 1 clearance by computer. 4 of the breaks have had balls spotted, by 2 by either of the players, and 1 dry break from a computer. Blacksheep must start winning, and of course this is the frame which he must use to mount a comeback. So rich in history, so inspirational as a player because of his achievements, and as a person because of achievements off the table. He is the director of Blacksheep Pool Arena in Mokono, a player who now employs and entertains fellow pool players. Big shout out to you, Adaku, Godwin, Aaron Simawa, appreciating the commentary. Ali bin Islam, Betty Tabitha always contributes to the comments section so richly. I don't think there are many people who comment as many as she does, although most of them come from someone who is typing so stubbornly. Cybermonk, thank you for watching. Isaac Martin as Blacksheep pulls 1 back with his first clean clearance of the match. Alfred Gumeki is 1, Lebola Simon 4. Coming up after this match, even a better game. Joseph Casas versus Monica Mansur. They are rivals on the table, in person, in real life. They are not friends. Before the night's game between Yoda Sembusi and Caesar Chandiga. Alfred to break. a fair break. He at least sinks in a ball, and a very good, almost a very good split of the balls. There are only two tricky looking balls, a red and a yellow. The ones to the right of your viewing area, extreme right near that center pocket. Should be aiming for an apple. He gets a very good white ball to try and open up the yellow ball, the red ball, which is frozen against a yellow near that center pocket to your right of that viewing position. It is a shot he badly needs to perfect. The opening is spot on. The resting position of the white ball is kind of tricky. He needs a recovery here. He needs to pot a ball and get white ball for the next, or else at least he needs an effective shot at the very minimum. Shot is effective. Even when he didn't pot, at least he guided the white ball against the jaw of that center pocket enough not to pot it. Computer, one of the players with a fond attacking game, received that nickname, the Computer, by his fans when he played with the Rock Catalina Polo Club, because they said he played like a computer. But in this shot, he has not played like a computer. Maybe a few windows not updated therein. Opportunity for Blacksheep to pull another back. A race to 11 is at least a half marathon. It is not a sprint. 4-1, 4-0 is not an insurmountable lead. Thank you for watching. Albreeze Kamya, one of Computer's fondest fans. Are watching from afar. Very good shooting. The pot of the ball in the center pocket, which he just cheated to pot. The way he guided the cue ball, he must seal it off with the pot of the black, which he does, and pulls another back and gets a hand clap for that clearance. Alfred Gomekiriza 2, Lubola Simon 4. If you are just joining the stream, be sure that you are going to be entertained. According to the invitation of the organizing committee, these are supposed to be Uganda's 16 finest players, or at least 16 of Uganda's finest players. I hope I got my wording correct. Maximum respect to other shooters who are not participating in this tournament. The legendary Torija Jonah is missing in action because he was not reachable by phone during the time of the organization of the tournament, and others, of course, who have not met the registration requirements. $1,200 US, its equivalent in Uganda shillings, is the pot. It may not be much. Half of it is for the winner. And of the remaining half is for the losing finalists. The rest is for the second runner-up. This is an attempt by Blacksheep to make a third, and has every reason to believe that it will be third. 3 balls now. He will pot the 2 reds with a connection and try to ensure that white ball is good enough to pot the red ball near his playing position. And the shot, I believe, is good enough, especially if there is passage of that red ball to the center pocket on the right. By his body language, maybe not. Goes for the center pocket, meaning he has sight of the pocket. Yes, he does. Will he see the red ball? Unfortunately not. It should not be much of a problem. It should come off the top cushion, pot it, the slowest pot. Black should be potable in the center pocket on the right. Unfortunately, this will be a foul. Yes, it is. Advantage, computer. Six fouls committed in the match so far, 4 by Blacksheep, 2 by computer. Maybe it explains the current score of computer leading by 4 against 2. Thank you for watching. My friend Fiona Opichia, or Sophia in London. I heard that when you stepped in London for the first time last year, you moved to a very tall building and you could not use the rift. I hope that now you are good. The white ball is so direct. Computer will have to play a little backspin, but the ball must bounce off the cushion if he puts. The bounce off the cushion is, in my opinion, good enough. And makes it 5. It is the second game in which he is winning with a single visit clearance of 7 balls. Blacksheep of late is not having it very easy competing with some of these boys, and not that he's shooting bad like you can see during this tournament. It's just that results have really not been coming his way. He sinks in a ball on the break and a very good split of the balls. There is no single bad ball on the table. It is a game he must see off. He has had 4 breaks, all of them legal breaks. He has had not a single dry break, meaning he is breaking well. It is just that the computer is so far outplaying him. Simon Tumwebaze, you say you're supporting Simo, your namesake. Also, thank you for being my namesake. Esther Mutesi, greetings to you. Keko Russian Jr. Wamaseki Edward, supporting Blacksheep. Blacksheep has lots of people who will identify with him. The Entebbe community where he was for some good time as a player and businessman, the Mokono community where he is a player and businessman, the Wakaliga community where he played with Samona Polo Club. Computer mostly identifies with the Ntinda community where he is born and bred and currently lives. That shot will go down as an unforced error from Blacksheep. It's not a very successful snooker because Blacksheep can see part of his yellow. He has to play a legal shot. It will go down as a legal shot because once the player is not totally snookered, after the white ball contacts the intended object ball, any ball must contact any cushion after that contact. You are enjoying the best of Ugandan pool. Welcome to the break and finish live streaming page. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We are a family of right now about 42,000 pool lovers on a page that was opened barely half a year ago. After my original Facebook page, Peter Chobe Live Pool, was hacked late last year. Miro Joshua, thank you for watching. Roman World Limited. You say you've not been following the activities, but you're sure that if these are Uganda's best players, then you think some are missing. Well, Romano, there are 16 players involved in the tournament. Kindly look at the chart, one of the last posts on this same page. It is 16. If they are not the best, then they are surely 16 of the best. And it is with due respect to other top players who are not participating in the tournament. There are so many decent players in the country of Uganda, such a hub of talent, many corners in the country. I could have another tournament of 16 with the exclusion of those ones who are participating today and tomorrow and the other day, and still you will see competitive action. He is normally an offensive-minded player. Late he is trying to turn his game around. For the second time in the match, he is playing snooker. That is Devola Simon. I just want to learn the habit as Blacksheep fouls of recording these technicalities which determine the outcome of these games. Many a times it is the 7th foul being committed in this match. 2 of the fouls by computer, 5 of the fouls by Blacksheep, and I think now you can clearly distinguish as it is in line with the current scoreline. 5-2 in favor of computer. The statistics of fouls, 5-2, Blacksheep leading. Manashe Chigandi, thank you for watching from Zimbabwe. You're waving your Zimbabwean flag. Ali bin Islam, you are saying, is Betty Tabitha participating? Betty Tabitha cannot even pot a ball which is packed in the pocket. Masawenko Sidlamini, you are watching from South Africa. Thank you for watching. Makongla Nape, also watching from the Mzansi nation of South Africa. The play from Blacksheep from that previous shot was good enough for him to at least reach the black ball in his current visit of the table. Good shooting. He will now need a top spin on the white ball to ensure he puts black in the corner pocket near the white ball. It must be a good top spin. White ball to follow the yellow. Very good. Some difficulty to put the black, and indeed Blacksheep's fears come to pass. It is a game Blacksheep is losing, then I would say computer is winning. up against the black, the easiest pot of the black he will ever have. He gets just 2 minutes away from the table. It is a race to 11. Simon is halfway there, leading by 6-2. It's not an insurmountable lead, but it's a healthy lead. There we are. We've had one foul break by computer in this match. No apples scored so far. There have been 6 fouls in the match so far, 4 by Blacksheep and 2 by computer. 5 unforced errors during play, 3 by Blacksheep and 2 by computer. 2 single visit clearances. Both of Blacksheep's 2 wins have been single visit clearances, and also 2 for computer. There have been no recoveries so far. There has been 1 dry break by the computer. And the score is now 6-2. I still urge you, if you're just joining the stream, to enjoy as much as the quality we have can give. You need to adjust the light of your gadget to maximum, because it is daytime. We are competing with sunlight. The venue is in open light, surrounded by transparent glass all through. Therefore, much as we have our lighting of the table, it is in competition with sunlight. That's why the video can look a little bit dark, because wherever I can place the camera, it is pointing almost towards the sun. That will go down, that shot will go down as an unforced error from computer. The winner of this match will on Thursday take on the winner between Dembaba and Caesar. So it is either the winner of those 2 matches or Dog City, who will be taking on the winner between Bwanika Mansour and Joseph Kasozi. So you know the route to the semi-finals. Those players I have named 2 of them will be in the semi-final, and 1 of them will be in the final. The other half has Ibrahim Kayanja, the real machine. It also has Kenneth Odong, Senyenjo Glorious, Bwanika Gideon, Habib Sebuguzi, Ian Kazibi, Hazard Lukoma, and Ibrahim Sejemba. And those 8 shall be playing off tomorrow. Thank you, Neema Peter, watching from Mogadishu, Somalia. Joe Swag, Crush Valeria, Valeria, every time you ask it's about Ibrahim Kayanja. I'm going to make research about why you always ask about Ibrahim Kayanja, and then I will tell the results of my research to the world. Computer attempting a single visit clearance for the third time in the match. It will go down as a red apple. Seven, 2. One up, Dennis. Thank you for watching, but you need to be looking at the table. Don't mind about the waitresses. Harold McCain watching from South Africa. Thank you for watching. Mbazira Ivan. Jordan Alali. Miro Joshua. Richard Bates. Jason Mompambani, hi to you. As now for the first time, Blacksheep's story goes from bad to worse. He has been losing games. When breaking well, he now fouls on the break. Makalo Semali, how are you doing? Ronnie Wiz, one of the few masters holders we have in pool, although he refused to invite me for his graduation party. Shame upon you, Ronnie. I still had my rice somewhere else. It's just a warning to you that when you go for a PhD, then you have to invite me for the party. Tom Kasumba, spokesman of Blacksheep, by the way, a veteran leader, player, and umpire. Thank you, Tom, my longtime friend, for your service to the sport. Good skill shooting from the computer. I have to give him credit. At the age of 26, became a well-known player before he was 14, and for those 12 years he has been shooting good. Motesi Esther. David Francis Semambo, you are waiting for Mansur versus Kasozi. Finally, computer snookers himself. This is a shot that maybe will give Blacksheep an opportunity. Computer will try come out of the angle and finds his black. At least he doesn't foul. But Bernard asking about Caesar. Keep your phone battery loaded and data bundles. 7 p.m. tonight, Southern African time, 8 p.m. East African time. He will be taking on Dembaba. Blacksheep. Lucky with the resting position of the white ball. I hardly believe it didn't go in. It is not a total snooker. Computer can see a small part of the red. Pardon, small part of the black, and he fouls. If the black goes in, he will have won. It doesn't. That is the beauty of a pool. The difference between victory and defeat is so small. Look at the resting position of the black ball. 1 more millimeter, had it moved, it would be sinking into the pocket and the computer would have won the frame. Not so good shooting by Blacksheep. It will go down that one as an unforced error. Computer will most likely find the black off the cushion top right of your screen. No need to fear. It's not a big risk. Any player at this level will at least find the black. He does find the black and doesn't pot. Any touch on the black ball will now sink it in, so Blacksheep knows that he must see off this frame. He must win it now. And he will surely. Yes, this is the kind of black ball which even Betty Tabitha can pot. Blacksheep pulls another back, 3-7. Discussion between the players as to who is breaking. Blacksheep is trying to tell the computer that it is his break. Henry Mark, thank you for watching. TV Gambwa, Israel. Computer is attempting a green apple. I can't believe that by the qualities of both of these players, we have not had a green apple up to now. Even the first match, I think, had only one green apple. Green apple is where a player breaks and finishes off the game. We like to call a red apple when a player breaks and doesn't pot, then the opponent comes back to finish off. That miss by computer not only complicates the positioning of his yellows, it allows Blacksheep back in the game. And Blacksheep is in pole position to make it 4. The intention is now clear to make a combination shot pot, both break red and yellow, to the corner pocket, bottom left of your screen. Successful, and has seemingly done it effortlessly. about to make very important shot. Must pot and the white ball opening up the yellow. The pot is fine. The opening is not so successful. He had a lot of spin, more than necessary for the shot. Bank shot to the corner pocket. Not really. Off the red. Lucky shot. Yes, one of those moments when a player makes a recovery and now leads 8-3. Up next, Joseph Kasozi up against Bwanika Mansour. None of them is at the venue. They will surely turn up. They are taking this comp quite seriously. You can see the organization is not as usual. The competition, the race is not as usual. Blacksheep in trouble with a capital T. Once again, some statistics for you. We have had 2 foul breaks, 1 by each player. No break and finish, but 1 red apple in which Blacksheep broke and computer finished. There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 fouls, 3 by computer and 6 by Blacksheep. 7 unforced errors, 4 by Blacksheep and 3 by computer. 6 clearances, 2 by Blacksheep and 4 by computer. 1 recovery, that one in the last match, in the last frame by computer. 2 dry breaks, 1 by each player, and there have been 9 legal breaks where the players broke and potted at least a ball. 5 by computer and 4 by Blacksheep. 1 dry break only by computer. This time Blacksheep fouls on the break. For the second time in the match, like I've been saying, he was losing, he was trailing when having the better breaks. The bad news is that he's now having the worse breaks. It may grow from bad to worse. Blacksheep 4, computer 8. Meaning 3 games needed for computer to reach the promised land. The Blacksheep needs 7. Very crucial that computer doesn't port, especially for Blacksheep. Crucial for him to port for his own sake. That will go down as a dry break. Blacksheep hasn't had any dry break so far. He has had 5 breaks in which he has ported at least a ball and 2 foul breaks. If the players are of top level quality, the break can be the most important shot of the tournament. That is why how they break is so phenomenal. Such small margins can be the difference between victory and defeat, especially that connection which on the eye was quite easy to implement and they ended up as a miss. For a guy like the computer can lose you that frame. And yet computer himself makes a miss of his own. Sheep will try and put, maybe open up the black as well, and yes, the intention is well clear now to make a single visit clearance to win the frame in his current visit of the table, and is in pole position to do so, especially with that game opening shot. Clearly making it 5 in the next 1 minute or so. He's normally a guy who likes to do a lot of table inspection, taking lots of time between shots, but now he's so fired up that he's barely doing any table inspection, just going for the game. At times conditions dictate to the players their patterns of play. It is not a time tournament. The race has to be played to completion. The assumption is that 2.5 hours are time enough for players of this level to conclude a race to 11. And then 30 minutes will be for the next pair to warm up. Blacksheep 5, computer 8. I think it is possible. A comeback is possible. The morning match was watched by 4 fans who had paid to watch. Of course, with due respect to the fact that people are still at work, this game is being watched by 10 fans, if I can count. Of course, the upcoming game, the forthcoming game between Kasozi and Mansour, will be watched by more, because it will be the start of people returning from work, and then the last game will be watched by, in my view, a capacity crowd, because everybody shall have returned from their work. Tournament is sponsored by the management of Dice Lounge. Venue is opposite Shell fueling station Munyonyo in Kampala. Feel free to come and enjoy your evening. There is no reason as why Blacksheep shouldn't believe he's seeing off this one. No single bad yellow ball, even when the white ball contacts the balls unintentionally. But in just a few moments ago, white ball contacted the 2 of the yellows and ended up affecting the positioning of the balls. That is how computer is getting himself back in this game. He has to respect his opponent by not always going for a game, irrespective of how good or bad it is. I would rather have him play a defensive safety shot here. But if he puts and opens the center pockets like that, then he can go for the game. And looking at his game, there is only one tricky ball. Look at the red ball on the left of your viewing area, which is positioned between black and yellow. It seems not to have a clear path to put it to the pocket nearest to it. It is the one which computer will play with in mind. This time I think he's now attempting to put spin on the white ball to open up that red ball, which he does, and does quite well. When these guys are on table, one thing you are assured of is entertainment. That is nothing short of entertaining of a clearance, especially should he finish off this frame. A guy in his mid-20s and yet already a senior player. Lots of experience, lots of accolades, lots of teams represented, lots of money matches. He was at one time Uganda's best battle player, especially around 2015 to 17. Here he is with another single visit clearance and increases his lead to now 9-5. Yes, so far there have been 3 fouls in this match. 2 by Blacksheep and 1 by Computer. There has been 1 apple, a red one by Computer, no green apple. There have been 9 fouls, 6 by Blacksheep and 3 by Computer. There have been 8 unforced errors, 4 from each player. There have been 7 clearances, 2 by Blacksheep and 5 by Computer. 1 recovery by Computer. 2 dry breaks, 1 from each player. There have been 11, actually now 12 cases of breaking and potting, 6 by each player. Only 1 dry break by Computer. So far the breaks have been the best shots played today, and 3 snookers, all of them by Computer. Computer is attempting the first green apple of the match. These guys are too good not to treat us to any apple. This is what they call a break and finish on the break and finish live streaming platform by the Computer, and a very fast one, by the way. I'll have to try and time this clearance, and the Computer puts himself to now 1 game of the victory as he leads 10-5. Blacksheep is on the verge of elimination from this tournament. Every shot he is playing must be as if he is playing his last. He can't afford a miss. He can't afford a foul. Yes, he does sink in 1 red ball on the break. Thank you for watching. Our Noop Dennis. Joe Swag. Ali bin Islam, you are saying Blacksheep is no longer concentrating ever since he got legendary status. Ibrahim Kayanja, the real machine. Welcome to the stream. I rarely see you watching live because normally you are the one playing. Today you are a viewer watching Blacksheep making an unforced error at the time he needs it the least. It's a very tricky looking game for the computer, especially looking at that yellow ball closest to the white ball. As if he's trying to play to open it up, he pots and opens it up. Very good shooting. At times, these guys have the quality to take you by surprise, not short of skill and not short of potting ability. And I think he is now going for gold. He is now going for the victory. He is going for a clearance which will put him into the quarterfinals, where he will be awaiting the winner of the match between Yoda Sembusi and Caesar Chandega. He came in as the favorite to win, and he is so far living up to that tag. Even the hard looking shots are not looking like a problem. That has been most likely the shot that is winning this match for the computer, up against the black for the 11th time in the match, and he wins, ladies and gentlemen. The final score is Alfred Gumeki's 5, Lubula Simon 11. It's the end of the road for Blacksheep. It is one step on for the computer. Thank you for the wonderful audience you have accorded me and these players throughout this match. Meet in 1.5 hours time for Joseph Kasozi up against Bwanika Mansur. For now, I wish you a lovely afternoon.